Hey guys, Jimmy Davis here for one final time. As you can probably tell from the title and thumbnail, this is the announcement of my retirement. I kind of already have started my retirement since I haven't posted a new video in a full year, and I stopped regularly posting to social media back in April and then entirely in July, but I never made an official statement. So I'm making this video now to let you know a bit of why I'm leaving and what you can expect to see next. I'm going to do my best to keep this quick and concise, but I'll still put a TLDR and a pinned comment below in case I ramble on for too long. I know this announcement is probably going to come as a surprise to most of you because I've said before many times in the past that I have no intentions of ever retiring. But after giving myself some time to think it over, I've decided that this is just the best thing for me to do. There are many little things that led to that decision, too many things to go through all of them here, but I'll kind of touch on some of the bigger things. Firstly, I just want to say that I still absolutely love making YTPs just as much as I ever have, but over the years I've become more and more stressed and anxious over posting things publicly that it's no longer as fun as it used to be. Something that I didn't fully realize about myself until recently is that I really struggle to see much value in anything I create. Whenever I get a compliment about anything I make, or even just myself, I tend to kind of subconsciously dismiss it as like an exaggeration or even a lie. Well, criticisms and insults about my work and myself are already things that I've thought about many times before, so hearing them from someone else just kind of validates those thoughts to me. So you can probably imagine how that would get to be very exhausting over a decade of putting myself out there on the internet. On top of that, because I tend to have a very addictive personality, I tend to put nearly all of my free time and energy into this channel, so much so that I've neglected other hobbies and haven't really given myself the time to try new things. So I clearly have some stuff that I need to work out, and I've seen many people online just try to power through issues that they have instead of actually taking the time to work them out, and that never goes well. So I feel I need to step away to focus on bettering myself rather than stretching myself so thin that I just snap. I'd also just much rather end this chapter of my life on a high note where I still have more good memories than bad memories, and where you guys, hopefully at least, think I've made more good than bad YTPs. So here's what you can expect next from me. I'll be scrubbing through my hard drive to find every single shitpost and unfinished YTP project to include in one final Scraps from the Cutting Room Floor compilation. I might try to get that one out on April 1st since the first Scraps from the Cutting Room Floor video was originally an April Fool's upload, but I'm not going to commit to that date just in case it ends up taking me longer than expected to put it all together. I also have a few YTP projects that are close enough to completion that I intend to finish and upload them at random points throughout the year, just whenever I get them done. I'm not totally sure what I'm going to do with the 6th tennis round between me and MP Carlson, though. I had a way too ambitious story-based ending planned for that video that I definitely won't be able to finish without putting in a ton of work. I also don't really want to share it in its incomplete state, so I think I might just hold on to that project and slowly chip away at it whenever I feel motivated to do so, and just eventually upload it whenever it's done. So I guess maybe just assume that it's totally cancelled, and then you won't be disappointed if I never finish it, and will be pleasantly surprised if and when I do. And as for the final YTP that I'll be capping off this channel with, I'll finally be finishing the King's Nostalgia Trip. I'm probably going to simplify some of the story and editing in order to get it done, but I promise that I will get it done. I'm hoping to have that one out sometime around October, so it'll still be within my channel's 10th year, but even if it takes me until 2025, I'll still be sure to get it finished and uploaded eventually. That's the one project I swore I was never going to cancel. And that'll be the end of my YTP career. In case there's any concern, I absolutely will not be deleting this channel or trying to repurpose it into anything other than a YTP channel. I also should say that there is a very real chance that I'll be back again someday. Maybe after a couple of years or so, I'll be in a healthier mental state and feel the urge to return. Like I said, I do still absolutely love making these videos. I can't promise that I will come back though, and if I do, it won't be the same. I won't be hosting or joining any collabs, participating in any tennis matches, doing any elaborate story-based YTPs, or doing anything non-YTP related. If I come back, it'll just be maybe once or twice a year to randomly drop some shitty little YTP that I slap together and then disappear again. I definitely won't be returning to social media though. I haven't become wholly anti-social media or anything in my time away, but I just think it's more bad than good for someone like me, and I feel like I'm happier without it. In terms of social media, I was only ever on Twitter anyway, which I guess in hindsight I kinda jumped ship right at the perfect time on that one. So if you ever think you see me somewhere out in the wild on the internet, you didn't. It's either going to be someone pretending to be me, or more likely just someone else with a similar name or face. neither one of those is all that unique. So, with all that rambling out of the way, I just want to close out this final update with a thank you for sticking with me for all these years. Whether you've been here since day one or this is your first day as a subscriber, I really appreciate your support. I'm sorry that it's all coming to an end now, but I just need to do what's best for me, and I hope you all do the same for yourselves.